طيب احنا النهارده انا بحب ايه؟ انا بحب شوكولاته. انا بحب شوكولاته قوي قوي قوي، وكمان بحب ايه تاني؟ بحب ايس كريم. ايس كريم، بحب ايس كريم وبحب شوكولاته. وبحب ايه؟ بحب جامعه تكساس كمان، بحب جامعه تكساس. انت بتحب ايه يا بابي؟ بتحب ايه؟
ايس كريم. انا بحب ايس كريم. بحب
جميل. وانت يا جوناثان انت بتحب ايه؟
بحب
جميل 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 جدا، برافو.
بحب فراخ.
فراخ؟ اوكي. دجاج. فراخ ولا دجاج؟ دجاج. دجاج شامي؟
شامي.
وفراخ مصري. مصري.
ايوه.
اوكي. فبتحب دجاج، بتحب فراخ او فراخ. انت بتحبي ايه يا كيمياء؟ بتحبي ايه؟
بحب شوكولاتة.
اوكي فاسمعي، انت بتحبي ايه؟
أنا بحب شوكولاتة.
انت بتحبي ايه؟
أنا بحب شوكولاتة.
برافو. شوكولاته كمان. وانت بتحبي ايه يا فرحانه؟
أنا بحب كتاب.
الكتاب؟ يا الكتاب العربي. يا جيمس انت بتحب فصل العربي؟
ايوه ايضا بحب الفوتبول التكساس.
مره ثانيه؟
احب الفوتبول التكساس.
احب؟ لا هذا فصحى. لا نتكلم بالفصحى الان. يلا. انا جميل. بحب ايه؟
بحب الفوتبول التكساس.
الفوتبول
التكساس.
في تكساس؟
في تكساس.
في تكساس؟ في
أيوة.
جامعة تكساس؟
ايوه.
الفوتبول في جامعة تكساس. جميل. فأنا ازاي نقول أنا بحب وأنت بتحب وأنتي بتحبي. ماشي؟ اوكي خلاص هنعمل cocktail party. Just go around and ask at least 5 or 6 people what do you like and tell them what you like. Okay? يلا تفضلوا. يلا. Arabic only.
انت بحب
أنا بحب. أنت؟ أيوة بتحب. صح. أنت بتحب. كويس. أنت بتحب. هو كيف نسأل سؤال أنت بتحب. بتحب لا بتحب.
انت بتحب شوكولاتة.
So what question do you want to ask him? What do you like? What do you like?
Okay.
You don't want to tell him what he likes. You want to ask him what. Give him choices.
انت بتحب
يلا. ايوه. اوكي يلا. انت
بتحب ايه؟ انت بتحب ايه؟
انا بحب
الموسيقى. اوكي يلا اسألها.
وانت بتحب ايه؟
انت
بتحب ايه؟
انت مرة ثانية. انت مش بتحب. انت بتحب. انت بتحب ايه؟ انت
بتحبي
بتحبي
انت بتحبي ايه؟
جميل. انت بتحبي ايه؟
أنا بحب فيديو جيمز.
اوكي، الفيديو جيمز. يلا تفضلوا.
أنت بتحب إيه؟ أنت بتحب
أنا بحب فراخ.
أيوة.
كويس.
جميل
What you can say, not what you want to say. عمران انت بتحب ايه؟ ايوه، انت بتحب ايه؟
أنا بحب أوتوبيس.
بتحب الاتوبيس. كويس. عمران اسال كيمياء.
كيمياء أنت بتحب إيه؟
انت ايه؟
بتحبي؟ No, it's بتحب إيه؟
صح كده؟ مرة ثانية عمران؟ مرة ثانية؟
أنت بتحب إيه؟
اوكي يلا بسرعة. يلا انت.
أنت بتحب إيه؟
يلا مرة ثانية. انت
بتحب إيه؟
بتحب. انت بتحب بي. انت بتحبي. انت بتحبي ايه؟ انت بتحبي ايه؟ بتحبي. كيمياء.
أنا بحب شوكولاتة وآيس كريم
اوكي، انا بحب شوكولاتة وانا
آيس كريم
مرة ثانية.
وأنا بحب آيس كريم وأنا بحب كتاب وأنا بحب شاي وأنا بحب
جميل. Okay, good. Lots of repetition. Whenever we do stuff like this, focus always on the new word. Make sure you say it as much as you can. كيمياء اسأل بابي.
بابي
يا بابي.
يا بابي
أهلا وسهلا.
أنتي بتحب
انتي؟
أنت
هو الراجل.
أنت أنت بتحب
مرة ثانية. أنت
أنت بتحب
بتحب. بتحب. أها.
أنت بتحب
أنت بتحب.
إيه؟
مرة ثانية. أنت
بتحبي
بتحب إيه؟
بتحب إيه؟
بتحب إيه؟
أنا بحب آيس كريم.
كويس. جميل. بابي اسأل ليديا.
يا ليديا، أنتي بتحبي إيه؟
مرة ثانية. مرة ثانية.
أنتي بتحبي إيه؟ بتحبي أنتي بتحبي إيه؟
جميل. بتحبي. بتحبي.
أنا بحب شاي وقهوة.
أنا بحب شاي وأنا
بحب قهوة وأنا بحب
دجاج. أوكي يلا اسألي أمينة. اسألي أمينة.
لا أمينة، أنتي بحبتي إيه؟
أنتي إيه؟
أنتي بحبتي إيه؟ بحبتي إيه؟ بتحب.
ممكن مساعدة؟ Can we help her? أنتي. أنتي بتحب. أنتي بتحب. أنتي بتحب. It's poetry. It rhymes. أنتي بتحبي.
So يا أمينة أنتي بتحبي إيه؟
أنا بحب كيويز.
يا أوكي يلا اسألي مين؟ اسألي سايمون.
يا سايمون، أنت بحب إيه؟
أنت إيه؟
أنت بحب إيه؟
أنا بحب.
أنت بتحب إيه؟
أنت.
أنت بتحب إيه؟ أنت
بتحب ايه؟ جميل
أنا بحب فراخ.
جميل. سايمون اسأل مين اسأل كيت.
يا كيت أنت بتحب إيه؟
جميل. انتي بتحب
بتحبي
انتي
أنت
بتحب
بتحبي
اها
أنت بتحبي إيه؟
أنا بحب فيديو جيمز وأنا بحب شوكولاتة.
شوكولاتة. اوكي جميل. كيت اخر واحد last one اسأل كيتلين.
يا كيتلين أنتي بتحبي إيه؟
أنا بحب كافيه.
اها انا
أنا بحب
جميل. قهوة 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 اها بتحبي قهوة؟ بتحبي قهوة؟ بتحبي قهوة؟ قهوة؟ قهوة. بتحبي قهوة؟ بتحبي قهوة ستاربكس؟ بتحبي قهوة اكسبريسو؟ بتحبي قهوة؟ بتحبي قهوة؟ أيوة أنا أنا إيه؟ أنا
أنا بحب ستاربكس.
صح. أنا
بحب
ستاربكس. أوكي جميل. فأنا بحب وأنت بتحب وأنتي كويس. And this is one of those words where you have a sukun on the vowel, on the consonant before the kind of difficult consonant. Again, take advantage of that. Bit-hebbi. Stop there for a second to get down there and say that ha until you've got good control of those muscles and you can do it quicker. Bit-hebbi, bit-hebbi. But until you get there, instead of just skipping over it entirely, stop for a second on the ta, gather yourself together and say that ha. So bit-hebbi. بتحبي بتحبي جميل شكرا وأنا بحبكم شكرا عفوا يلا let's do some dictation shall we? Can I get a couple of volunteers up at the board for the dictation? Two people that have not volunteered so far. James, I know James wants to go to the board. We'll let you go to the board today, James. يلا تفضل. Who else would like to go to the board today? Someone who hasn't been at the board? تفضل يا ناصر. So, remember to repeat after me and say the word to yourself as you're writing. It's really going to help you a lot. We're going to do dictation today. We'll do some Monday and Tuesday. I want to get you ready for the quiz on Wednesday. For the quiz on Wednesday, I'm not going to repeat it nearly as many times as I'm repeating it now. So I want you to get used to the idea of repeating it to yourself so you have your own audio model sort of to follow when we're doing the dictation, okay? And what are our new sounds and things for today? Seen and sheen and shadda, right? Shadda. What does shadda have in it? A shadda on the dal, right? Shadda has a shadda on the dal. English ears have a hard time distinguishing length in vowels, even harder in consonants. Okay, so what we've been talking about for learning to hear, the importance of saying long and short vowels, it goes even doubly for consonants. So say them really, really long. So what's the new letter that we learned for today? Shadda. 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 There you go. Nice long dal. عفوا. صح. احنا عندنا هنا واحد يبشر. 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 كويس. Yeah, say it to yourself as you're writing it. يبشر. يبشر. يبشر means to bring good news, especially religious news, like serving as a missionary. يبشر, تبشير. يبشر. Okay, so let's see how we've got that written. يبشر. يبشر. Say it for me.
يبشر.
No, I didn't say يبشر, did I? I said يبشر. أيوة, يبشر. أيوة يبشر. What are you missing? يبشر. يبشر. Did anybody write an alif instead of a fatha? That's common. What will happen is you'll hear that there's something long going on in there, but your ears won't quite know whether it's in the vowel or in the consonant. And for some reason our ears prefer to hear length in consonants. So you might hear it as yubashir. Bashir. Yubashir. Yubashir.
So there can't be a sukun in the shadda.
There can't be a sukun on the shadda. So what is there on the shadda? Yubashir. A kasra, which we can write in two different ways. That's a fatha, James. The word is not yubashir. It's yubashir. Yubashir, say it.
يباشر.
No, not yubashir. That's with an alif. Yubashir. Aywa, yubashir. I'm not hearing a sheen. Do you hear a shadda on that sheen? Say it again.
يبشر.
Say it longer.
يبشر.
Longer. Yubashir. Yubashir. Yalla. Yubashir. Very nice. Yubashir. Exaggerate these consonants with shaddas on them. Just exaggerate them. Make them 3 times as long as normal. And that will start training you to hear them. Yubashir. So how can we write the kasra? Either the way James wrote it, under the shadda, right? That's one way to write it. Or under the sheen, which is the normal way you write the kasra, right? But if you have a shadda, you have you have that option of writing it under the shadda, and that is a kasra, right? As opposed to on top. Okay, number 2, itneen. Tashdid. Tashdid. Nice. Tashdid. Ul. Ul.
تشديد.
تشديد. تشديد. تشديد. تشديد. تشديد. قول قول.
تشديد.
أيوة جميل. تشديد. 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 Okay, did you write the same thing as Nasser and James? What? What? Minus what?
A sukun.
That you didn't write the sukun. Okay, and you did write the sukun. Oh, okay. So James has the sukun. Where's the sukun, Nasser? You can always put a kasra before an e, and a dhamma before an u, and a fatha before an a. You don't have to though. It's completely redundant. Where's the shadda? Excuse me, the sukun. Aywa. So you have a sh sound immediately followed by a d sound, right? Tashdid. And that's what the sukun tells you. Tashdid. Jamil. The only other thing, yes. Faddali ya Farhana.
Are the prongs in the seen and the sheen, are they optional?
They're not optional. They're not optional. You obligatorily have to not write them. Thank you for asking. I forgot to mention that. Okay. So I really want you to not use the little squiggles. This is the way you print the seen and the sheen, but I want you to use the long line version. For the stacking, I said kind of it's your choice. For these, you need to not use the squiggles, because what will happen is you really won't be able to read other people's handwriting unless you get used to that long line being a seen or a sheen, right? And it also will really slow you down to write those. In Tiktibi, do you write the little squig, just a line, right? Yeah.
If you have 2 sheens separated by a short vowel, would you draw a super long and really short vowel?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just no tooth. No tooth. The seen and sheen inside doesn't have a tooth. When do you have a tooth? And when do you have a tooth? Kind of a tooth at the beginning of the seen or sheen? Initial position, right? And it kind of like like a broken tooth. There you go. Okay, we ready for number 3? Number 3, talata.
What does that mean? Did we talk about
Tashdid. From shadda. From shaddada, the root. Shaddada. It's the same root as shaddada. Tashdid, to make strong. Like a shadda comes from the root shaddada, which has to do with strength. So shadda makes the consonant really strong. Tashdid. ثلاثة أشدو. أشدو. قول يا ناصر قول. أشدو. قول أشدو. 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 No. أشدو. 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 Okay, take a look at that. Is that the same thing that you have, or do you have any recommendations for either Nasser or James?
Where is it?
Is there Hamza on the Aleph?
Oh, okay. I thought it was the time. So when you start,
Is there a Hamza on the, we have a question over here from Imran. Is there a Hamza on the Alif? Definitely. Ashtu. And a fatha, that's right.
it starts with, I don't think, can you even start a sentence with alif at the beginning? It has to be a alif.
No, it has to have a fatha, Hamza on it. Yes, Nikki.
When you start a part of a word or a word with the sin or the sheen, what is the, like, the...
That's coming up. Number 5.
Wait, but is it, well, the behind the aleph, there's a sheen.
Sah. And that's in initial position also because it's after a non-connector. That's right. So how would you actually write that? That's right. I didn't catch that. The sheen that Nasser wrote is not quite right. What does he need? Right, the little broken tooth thing. Right, the one that goes down. There you go. Perfect. Ashdu. Is there a sukoon in that word?
Yes.
Ashdu. 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 Shd. Immediately. Ashdu. Yeah.
If it was a duma instead of a fatha, it would be ashdu and
Ashdu. 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 We ready? Hashish. Arba'a. Hashish. Hashish. Hashish.
It like loops. It's accurate.
Oh, like the, okay, so it's the actual.
Hashish. Hashish. What does hashish mean? Or hashish.
Is that the same as shisha?
Uh-huh.
The same, right?
Why wouldn't it be, Bobby?
In hashish, it's H.
There's a ha there, right? And if they're from the same root, you can't, you wouldn't lose a consonant. But they might be somehow related. I'm not really sure where the word shisha comes from. I think it's Turkish. Okay, hashish. Let's take a look. Did you write the same thing as Nasser and James?
Do I have to add a little break in here?
What do you think? Does there need to be a little break between the ha and the sheen?
Only when you started as a first letter.
Correct. Correct. So otherwise it's just a straight line. So the only tooth in there is for what letter?
Yeah.
The yeah.
Okay, so I don't need these?
You don't need what?
No. Never mind. I need the errors though, right? Part of the first?
Yeah, you need the sheen, but you don't need that.
Oh, I don't need that.
And you don't need that. Okay? Meshi, hashish. Number 5, shajar. 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 Or in Egyptian, shagar. Shajar or shagar? Shajar. 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 You have to trust me on this. If you do not say them to yourselves, we have this amazing ability to translate a sound into something different in our head, right? So really focus on saying it either after me when we're doing dictation or when you're doing your homework. Before you even start writing, just practice saying it with the face until you're really confident that you're saying it just the way they are. And even don't say it after the speaker, say it with the speaker. Because sometimes you can tell if you're not quite doing it right because you'll end either before, usually before they do. So if you're not getting the long vowels long or the shaddas in there, the word will end. So it's really good to actually practice with the speaker, right? And then get to the point where you're saying exactly the way they are, ending at the same time, and then use that as your model while you're writing. ماشي? ماشي. What's the name of this scene? طيب ماشي اتفضلي اتفضلي طيب اتفضلي. Okay.
اهلا يا سامي. اهلا يا دعاء، ازيك؟ اخبارك ايه؟ تمام الحمد لله. ازيك انتي؟ الحمد لله. طبعا اذنك عندي فصل. طيب اتفضلي مع السلامه. الله يسلمك.
Okay, with the partner, just discuss what's going on. What are they doing? What's going on in this scene? So the beginning part we know really well, right? They're just kind of,
Hey, what's up?
how are you? What's up? Good, okay. And then?
Do you have class?
She asks her how her class is.
She said your class? I'm free.
I thought she said I have class. Yeah.
So in that part where she says "Andi fasl," what is she doing?
Saying I have to go, I guess.
Oh, I have class. Like in place of like, may I be excused? She's like,
She's yeah, exactly. She's
Okay, let me go.
right. She's actually excusing herself a bit. She's saying, "Gotta go now." And then what else?
Is it Tayyiba or Tayyib for
We'll listen to it later. But how does she respond? Sort of in general, she go ahead, right? And she uses اتفضلي. And then finally, and the answer? Did we? I don't think we talked about this in this class. So مع السلامة الله يسلمك. مع السلامة والله يسلمك. In the Quran, there's a verse that says that when you are greeted with a greeting, you shall respond with an equal or a better greeting. And I think this accounts for why there are many pairs like this in Arabic, where the response kind of does the greeter one better, you know? So you get this مع السلامة الله يسلمك. It's kind of from the same root, from سلمة الله يسلمك. And you get also السلام عليكم, and the answer وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته is the full answer. So and peace be upon you and the mercy of God and His blessings, right? So, but this is a nice thing, right? I mean, think about it. If we all did that to one another, when we were greeted, if we returned at least an equal greeting, if not a better greeting, this is a nice thing. But you sort of see it encoded in the language in Arabic, right? Because the greetings are all often like that, just a little bit more expanded. So what root is in that? مع السلامة. مع السلامة. سلامة. And then you get Allah يسلمك. How would you write that? Allah يسلمك. Allah يسلمك. يسلمك. How would we spell it? يسلمك. 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 Very nice. It's a shadda on the L here. يسلمك. IK or يسلمك. جميل. This is a good one to learn. Anytime someone says something to you that has something with the root salama in it, you can respond with Allah yusalimek. And then we're going to learn about 5 or 6 of these. So it's a very useful response to know. You can use it for all kinds of things. مع السلامة Allah يسلمك. سلامتك Allah يسلمك. حمد لله السلامة Allah يسلمك. سلم لي على كذا كذا Allah يسلمك. Huh? Anytime. So it's a good one to learn. It works for a lot of in responses to a lot of things. Mish, let's listen and break down a little bit more exactly so we see how to take leave and then saying goodbye. I think we've got the goodbye part, right?
Yeah.
So what is it? مع السلامة. Literally with peace or safety. So salama has to do with peace or safety, security. So مع سلامة. مع السلامة. مع السلامة. There's a shadda on the scene in salama. مع السلامة. And then the answer? Allah يسلمك. Allah يسلمك. Allah يسلمك. Or Allah يسلمك. Good. Let's just listen really quickly to leave taking again, and then I'm going to give you a couple minutes to practice.
أهلا يا سامي. أهلا يا دعاء. إزيك؟ أخبارك إيه؟ تمام. الحمد لله. إزيك أنت؟ الحمد لله. طبعا إذنك عندي فصل.
Something fossil.
طبعا إذنك something فصل. عندي فصل. Okay. So the طبعا إذنك, this part, how many words are there?
Two.
Two?
How are you? Are you good at it?
So how do you say by your leave or with your permission? عن إذنك. So we have طبعا إذنك. So how many words? Three. What's this طب thing? What's طب? What's طب? طب عن إذنك. طب عن إذنك. طب.
It's like
تعبان. That's تعبان.
shortened tired.
برافو عليك. بالضبط. It's just a short version of طيب. Huh? Instead of طيب, طب. 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 طب عن إذنك. طب. 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 Short. It's something you say a lot, you know. So a lot of times people will just طب instead of طيب. So just a short version. طب. So طيب عن إذنك or طب عن إذنك. طب عن إذنك. And of course she's saying it fast because she is speaking quickly. That's why it shortens.
What's the yeah, the top.
عن what's عن إذنك? Any idea? عن إذنك. So the whole expression means what? By your leave. So the إذنك part is إذنك. Your what? Your leave, right? Your إذن. Your إذن. بإذن الله. If God wills. بإذن الله. بإذن الله. إذن. So the عن is the by part. It's a preposition. عن إذنك. عن إذنك. عن إذنك. Okay? يلا. Really quickly with the partner. See if you can do this. Greet them. Take your leave. Say goodbye.